Fans have nicknamed him Pound for Pound due to his size, but most people know him as Austin Ekeler. We'll dive deep into his bond with his mother, his total NFL earnings, and more. Austin Ekeler was born on May 17, 1995. His mom, Suzanne Ekeler, gave birth to him in Lincoln, Nebraska. Austin doesn't know his biological father, as his parents got separated right after his birth. Unfortunately, his father was sentenced to life in prison. Shortly after this happened, Suzanne moved to Colorado Springs and met her second husband, who lived with them for 11 years. During his childhood, Austin hated his abusive stepfather. Suzanne was a math teacher who also had to work other jobs every summer just to be able to support the family. Aside from this, she also played basketball in her college years and coached high school sports for many years as well. So athleticism was already ingrained in the Ekeler family. Austin and his stepbrother Wyatt had a very modest and humble childhood. They lived in his stepfather's ranch and worked full-time taking care of their horses, cows, goats, and chickens. Everyone had to be awake by 6 in the morning and do intense chores like breaking ice apart in the water tanks. Austin hated this, especially during the winter, but he did it to support his mother. Austin always remembers how he suffered every minute of these chores and how he paid the price with his stepfather if anything went the opposite direction. Austin went to Eton High School and started playing football there. However, he wasn't deeply in love with the sport. And even though he scored 42 touchdowns with 2,400 rushing yards in his senior year, many Division I colleges did not reply to his emails. Division II colleges, which he also reached out to, wanted to change his position. Finally, one day, Western State Colorado University, which he had never heard of, wanted Austin to play for them without changing his position. So he committed to the school. And in 2016, Austin made the difficult choice to put his degree on hold as he prepared for the NFL draft. Today, he's one of the most solid running backs in the league. But as he grows in popularity, many fans begin to wonder about his lifestyle. Ekeler is, and has always been, a dedicated player. In fact, he never even gave the slightest hint of giving up. Even in his ranch days, he might have hated every second of it, but he never once complained about it. Like his mother, Austin is very competitive. His mother feels extremely happy to have a son like him. It indeed might not have been simple to take care of children alone. During an interview, Austin said his mother is his role model and the most influential person in his life. Ekeler is known to put tons of effort into everything he does. His mother states that her son's efficiency and hard work got him to where he is today. Austin has always been a responsible athlete. From a young age, he had several responsibilities, from taking care of the animals to mowing the lawn and babysitting his brother. For this reason, the athlete has had a sense of responsibility and a working drive inside him ever since he can remember. As for his day-to-day life, Austin Ekeler is mainly known for his workout sessions that he streams on Twitch. However, he doesn't have a particular gym routine, but he trains from his house and shows the fans the entire process. Austin is also a big fan of running and does it to maintain his weight. During his workouts, he does lunges, push-ups, burpees, squats, star jumps, and some twist jumps. As for what he eats, Ekeler is a pure vegan and also tries to cut out as many fatty and sugary foods as possible. Austin's main preference for dishes features rice, ground turkey, black beans, avocado, and either onions or bell peppers. But besides his diet, fans often wonder about the player's personal life. Even though there isn't much information about Austin's love life, it is known that he's in a relationship with Taylor Frick. Although he rarely mentions her on social media posts, several news articles confirm their relationship and state that she is a personal trainer. Austin currently lives close to the beach and probably has another estate with Taylor. But how can he afford so many houses? Until 2019, Austin was under a deal that offered him $1.66 million with a salary of $600,000. At the lowest level, football players are paid around $400,000 to $600,000, while at the highest level, they can be paid up to $50 million and more. Going from undrafted to one of the Chargers' best players, Austin's journey is one of the best success stories ever. It's believed that Ekeler's total net worth is around $5 million. However, his net worth is more likely to increase after he signs his extension agreement with the Chargers, which is worth around $24.5 million. After signing his first contract, Ekeler started 2 new businesses. However, the talented running back also uses his popularity to endorse famous brands and create more sources of income. Some of the companies he's worked with include Adidas, Pizza Hut, Sleep Number, Chipotle, Bud Light, Verizon, State Farm, Steel Series, American Airlines, and Shock Doctor. But all these brand deals and lucrative contracts weren't just gifted to Ekeler. The running back rightfully earned everything he has by performing incredibly well on the football field. Austin landed his first career touchdown facing the Philadelphia Eagles with a 35-yard run. But that's not all. He completed his rookie season with 260 rushing yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. Austin also opened up the season facing the Kansas City Chiefs and recorded 39 rushing yards. During a game against the Cincinnati Bengals in Week 14, Austin suffered from a neck injury and was out for 2 games. He finished his 2018 season recording 554 rushing yards, 404 receiving yards, and 3 rushing touchdowns. The athlete began his 2019 season as a starter and in Week 1 rushed 12 times for 58 yards against the Colts. He completed his 2019 season by recording 557 rushing yards with 3 rushing touchdowns. After he proved to be a valuable asset, he extended his contract along with a big pay raise as we mentioned before. However, Austin's career was not easy at all. There were times when the player had to face extreme difficulties like severe injuries, for example. It's no secret that almost all athletes suffer from injuries at some point in their careers. During the 2020 season, the Chargers announced that Ekeler suffered from a grade 2 hamstring injury. However, during one of his live streams, Austin stated that part of the tendon was ripped off the bone, which means it was nearly a grade 3 injury. The injury happened in Week 4 in a game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. At first, Ekeler was put on the injured reserve, which meant that he would miss 3 games. However, Anthony Lynn, the Chargers head coach, later stated in a press conference that Austin would be back later than sooner. After going 6 games on the injured reserve because of the injury, Austin made his return in Week 11 against the Buffalo Bills completely back to normal. Austin has had a lot of success during his life, and for this reason, he always gives priority to giving back to those in need. In fact, he started his own foundation, the Austin Ekeler Foundation. On the official website, people can read a statement by the player himself talking about his goals with the project, and the statement reads, "I started a foundation to help people. Through the Austin Ekeler Foundation, I seek to help those that may find themselves in situations similar to mine growing up. I recognize that there are hard-working individuals with natural talents and an undeniable passion to better themselves, but may have limited financial resources, educational opportunities, exposure, or networking capabilities. My goal is to provide opportunities to those in need by bringing reusable resources to communities across the nation that can be utilized by a large number of people for many years to come. I will help people push for their passions in life and provide opportunities to turn those passions into a career when at times that can seem nearly impossible." That is the mission of the Austin Ekeler Foundation, to help create opportunities for people to fulfill their passions and ultimately their lives. If you enjoyed this video, then you'll surely enjoy his quarterback Justin Herbert's lifestyle video. Is Ekeler destined to be one of the running back greats? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe, and thanks for watching.